Hello, YouTube. Hello, vinyl community. And hello to everybody else who just happens to be passing by. I'm Bill Young, and I want to welcome you to the Michigan Record Club. I again apologize for being so long in between videos, but things happen. I have been buying and collecting a lot of records while I was gone. I got into a kick. Every once in a while, you kind of want to listen to more samples of a band you like, and that's the way it was with the band Spooky Tooth. Now, I was always a big fan of Gary Wright, and Dreamweaver. Just who did not love that album, back in the day when it first came out. But they first started out with Spooky Tooth. Now, here is the first album. There's no title on it anywhere to be had, but it's actually called It's All About. So, it's all about Spooky Tooth, I guess. This is on Bell Records. This is an original copy. And this is their second album, Spooky 2. Now, the first album is okay. A little mellow. And compared to this one just totally rocks. This one, it seems like everybody was just, this album is great. If you want to buy any one album from their library, this one would probably be the one. They did a version of Evil Woman, Hang My Shell on a Tree. There's some really, really good songs, and this one is the one to get. They were on A&M record there. Gary Wright, for whatever reason, I forget exactly why, but he left the band, and Mike Harrison stepped in and did a very good job for him. This album did pretty good, matter of fact, especially on the coattails of Spooky 2. But and then I also have one more from their library, and it's called Witness. And in Witness, Gary Wright returns to the band, and all is well in the world for this album anyhow. And then, of course, the first album was in '68. Spooky 2 was in '69. The Last Puff was in 1970. And then Witness was in '73. And then the album Dreamweaver was in 1975. And it's hard to find a good copy of this. This album was just always played to death, and it's a great album. If there's any other young people, of course you need to listen to Dreamweaver, but Love Is Alive is just that album is just so good. And Ronnie Montrose played in this one, is also just in top form. Excellent. All right, some more albums I picked up. Of course, I had to get a copy of the Mandrake Memorial. I've been wanting to pick this album up. Tired of listening to it online. There's that Poppy label that it's on. And yes, it is such a great psych album. I mean, for just all the psych lovers, that album, you need to get it. All right, I did at one time show off my copy of Piggy Go Getter by Tear Gas. Since then, I found an older copy. This isn't a first press, but it is the Paramount label there. And oh boy, I tell you again, I love this album, and I figure, yeah, why not have two copies? Especially if you wanted to get an older copy of the ones that you really like. And here is their second album, which is just self-titled, Tear Gas. And this too is really good. It's a little harder, a little darker. This band is originally from Scotland. But yeah, there's great psych elements to those bands too. But speaking of psych albums, oh my God, Gong, oh, and the Flying Teapot is just great. And that cover, you know, this is why record collectors love their vinyl. The artwork sometimes is just so good, and the psych element in this album is so great. One of the best psych albums. And then, if that wasn't enough, I told you it's been a while. I talked about this album, Lynn County. Great album. Awesome album. So, I went out and I picked up a copy of Fever Shot. And this album also is very good. I probably like Lynn County, their first album, probably a little more. But yeah, both of those albums are just great. So, I guess that's it for today. Kind of hurried through them, I know. But I'm going to get back and listen to some more of my records. And I want to thank everybody again. As always, you're appreciated, you know. I thank you guys for coming and watching as often as you do. So, again, until the next time I see you here in Michigan Record Club, thank you. Goodbye.